Live, you are live.
Hello, hello, it's Sunday. Is anyone out there watching us? No one wants to watch us, Geraldine.
Fair enough.
Geraldine, your thing is still doing funny things, Geraldine. I can't read like this, Geraldine. Geraldine, come fix your phone, Geraldine! If anyone's watching, if we look funny, it's Geraldine's fault. And she wants us to hold it like this, which is just impossible.
I don't want you to. My phone does.
No, fix your phone. And let's have a look up Geraldine's nostril while she's fixing. Hello, we got 31 people watching Geraldine's nostril. Yes, I apologize. Wait, no, Geraldine, it's not working.
Sorry.
My phone is...
Oh, wait. What does that do? Oh, no, that switches the camera.
In the shop, so it's not working. I've now got to read like this.
I'll read.
Hi, Tanya. Hi, Christy. Hi, Jason. This is Geraldine's fault if we have a sore neck on Game Drive tomorrow. Hi, Mary. Hi, Valerie. We are sideways. We know it's Geraldine's thingy.
Oh, we should probably do it that way.
Let's try it this way.
Actually, you know what?
This might work.
That actually really makes sense.
Is
it?
Let's
Shut up, Jerry.
Okay, wait.
Sorry, what was that? Sorry.
You must never let the producers know they're right.
Sorry.
Go away, Geraldine. Okay, landscape.
Sorry,
yes,
Jerry.
Geraldine. We're using Geraldine's mobile device, and she doesn't know how to take it off. Vertical portrait, I think it's called.
Yes, vertical videos.
Yes.
There we go.
Hi, reporter. Hi, Wolfgang.
And Ginger loved the cubbies.
There's been lots of cubbies around.
We've had lots of luck. I'm so sorry that the stream went down at exactly the wrong time. Connections week. All off Wi-Fi.
Who's on? Where's the stick? I'm going to go hit people.
Valerie, you said you really enjoyed the singing today. I'm really glad you did. I sort of tossed up going there because I thought couldn't quite decide whether or not it was appropriate or not. But I really enjoyed it. It was kind of weird. It was sort of the back of house of Arathusa, and it was really thoroughly enjoyable. Very peaceful way to end off an afternoon safari. Bye, Brent.
Back.
Oh, there he is.
It's a stick for people who are using the Wi-Fi.
Oh, what happened to the stick James got me for bushwalk? Does anyone know?
Is it? No, it's there. It's still, ooh, that's a better one to hit people who are using their phones.
That's my new bushwalk stick. James got me a bushwalk stick.
At the bottom.
Hey, we need to do some work on it.
Yes, we might need to do some work on it because it's not so much a stick as a staff.
I think it's taller than me.
I think it's taller than me. That's taller than me. It's a staff. It's a proper staff.
Okay. Oh no, this is balancing. This is going to be fun again. There we go.
So he's balancing the stick. Sorry for that.
Iris. Chris would like to know if I think the upcoming safaris at any of the lodges are going to be cancelled due to drought. Most definitely not. It's a very good time to go on safari if you want to see murder and mayhem. So droughts are really good for predator viewing. Firstly, you also get to see a lot of little things you don't normally get to see. Pangolin, aardvark, all sorts of things like that. Not a lot of grass cover. So no, I don't think they're going to be cancelling. They're definitely not going to be cancelling. Oh, everyone's right.
I'm sorry, everybody.
Yeah, Gandalf
got
staff.
ahead of us. Yeah, I hope he doesn't regret giving you the big stick. He will.
He might get envious of the big stick because he's got such a small one.
Yeah, no.
We are referring about James.
Yes. You can start calling me Gandalf if you want. It'd be bizarre, but it wouldn't be the weirdest thing I've ever been called.
We can get Jerry to knit a beard.
I don't want to
It'll keep you warm.
That's true.
Just think how warm it
would actually be so warm. It would be so warm.
If Jamie had a beard.
Okay.
Oh, Stephen Collins, it's his birthday tomorrow and he would very much like a pangolin. Stephen doesn't ask for much. Jerry, your phone's dying.
Oh no, your battery's dead. Won't go. Oh, Jerry.
Poor Jerry.
I wonder if James and Brian watch the drives while they're away from Chris. I know Brian does.
Brian does occasionally.
Yeah.
I think James
everyone
might
does.
every now and again. We do. I do when I'm on leave. If there's something really exciting happening, then I will.
Dan, Gandalf pajamas.
Okay, so we're definitely racking up the nicknames. There you go, Fat. Can only be better than
Carrot.
Yeah, I've now Gandalf pajamas.
Gandalf pajamas.
Yeah. That long
So
story.
we have seen Di's also loving all the cubs. I mean, Jamie, you had fantastic sighting of
It was
Shadow's
so
little one
nice. Nearly falling out of the tree, jumping on Mom. Oh, it was the best.
today. I'm a bit jealous.
I know.
The cubs
2 days of searching.
The cubs I saw were this big. in the bottom of a bush, and you just saw it go, and then back to sleep. That's about all the cubs I saw today.
Sally says no polar bear nightmares for me. Do you remember the Joburg Zoo, the polar bear cutout at the base? If you went down into the sort of the underground enclosure, do you guys remember that?
I remember.
Yeah, okay. I was telling them the story about how I went down there as a kid, and I was convinced that, when you rush around a corner, and I was convinced that the polar bear had escaped and was about to eat me.
Well, Janice thinks James is making the cutout on his leave.
As we speak.
As we speak, to bring it back.
Because I said I'd eat my hat if we found a polar bear.
Well, we could always just put Howard in James's room then.
That's true.
Yes. Now, for those of you who don't know who Howard is my cardboard cutout of a hyena.
Anyway, so we've had a marvellous week. We've had Mvula mating with Shaluva.
Yes.
We've had Shadow's cub for the, what's this? It's the third time.
Third time.
It's the third time
you've seen it twice.
I've seen it twice,
And
yes.
once.
Yeah. So it's the third time we've seen it. We've got the little ever-growing lion cubs that are still basically just, what did you describe them as? Sausages.
Yes, they're little sausages. No, they need to get a bit bigger before they become delectable little monsters.
I don't know where the delectable little monsters have gone, by the way.
Yeah, the last tracks I had was going into Buffelshoek.
Okay.
And there were some lionesses seen this evening in Buffelshoek.
Okay, and of course we've abandoned, our hyena clan has abandoned us.
They've gone to the Manulesi.
I'm trying not to be offended. It's okay. I'm trying not to take it personally.
Yes, now...
Oh, and we saw the serval.
Oh, the
Jason,
serval on the
who
kill,
said,
yes.
Good spot catting.
Yes, so it's
cat
serval.
spotting. I can't speak.
I saw a cheetah on foot, but unfortunately we couldn't get it on camera.
That's skittish male.
It ran away. It actually ran right behind the car while I was walking back to the car.
The bush baby was awesome.
Fiona would like to know, do we know who's the father of Shadow's cub? No. It could be
Tingana, Anderson,
even Mvula,
probably Mvula,
and possibly one or two other males from further south and west.
Because we don't really know all of the males.
Oh yes, MJ is right. We also had honey badger on foot
yes?
this week.
Oh yes, the honey badger's on foot.
That was really nice. Yeah.
Are we any closer to learning who our new safari guide is? Cat.
I don't know.
We don't know.
And let's see what else is going on.
Oh, hello from
Arkansas. Arkansas, Kansas. Yes, Kansas. I just saw Kansas.
We have, Aline, we have taken the stool samples. Oh no, we haven't. I don't think I've managed to get Karula's cubs. Have you got Karula's cubs yet?
No.
No, I haven't either. So we haven't managed the stool samples yet. I promise you, I've never thought I would ever be so excited about seeing a leopard defecate. So at some point we will collect the stool sample and we'll get the DNA testing.
Vicky's wondering, will we get DNA this year? Probably not, Vicky. I mean, it's a massive understanding, massive undertaking, and it's going to be. And it's going to be a while before we see that information, but it is really important in the conservation of leopards throughout Africa. So it's going to be very, very interesting.
And the thing is, they won't publish it separately. It's not like it's going to be DNA results that will get every sample. It's going to be published as part of a
wider study,
a doctorate or a thesis or whatever it may be. So we won't know immediately, but it is something really exciting. And something to be excited about, but it might be something to be excited about in 2 years' time.
Maybe 3.
Maybe 3 or 4.
Hi, Jane. Jane says, how is Steph? I'm sure Steph is wonderful, spending the weekend with his family. So he'll be back sometime this week.
Yeah, he should be back Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Did I collect the scat from Shadow's new cub? I didn't, just because the little cub didn't defecate. And I didn't really want to risk Shadow's wrath in trying to encourage her.
And she can be quite snarly. I've been charged by her a few times.
She's quite
on
cross.
foot.
I've been charged once by her on foot.
On foot. Although Brian's first ever leopard sighting on foot was of Shadow going straight out.
That day was a sore point because I stopped looking for her and then you found her in the same place.
Oh, Brian says he'll take the job of the new presenter, and he says we're welcome.
Okay, Brian. We'll see you start tomorrow, Brian.
Yes.
Wake up time is 5.
Quickly, Brian, you need to be here. If you're not here by 4:30 tomorrow morning, we're gonna have to give it to someone else. Sorry, Brian. Debbie, how many lion and leopard cubs are there?
Oh, apparently she did defecate. I didn't know that. I didn't see that at all. Oh, apparently she did right at the beginning of the sighting. I didn't see her do that. I was concentrating so hard on what was going on around me. I was really, because when we first saw her, the plane had just flown over and she was nervous. And I was concentrating very hard on not scaring them at all. And obviously that's when I missed the defecate. Well, you know, quick trip back to collect some leopard scat. Not a bad way to go about things.
Okay. Now, tomorrow is a very important
Brian's
day.
taking us up on the offer, by the way. He's saying Joe Big isn't far. He'll see us in the morning.
By the way, tomorrow is a very important day in the history, or no, in the current, in South Africa in general.
Yeah.
It is Nelson Mandela Day, and it's a worldwide phenomenon, but it's obviously very big here in South Africa, where everyone is encouraged to pledge 67 minutes of their time to making a difference to someone less fortunate than themselves.
And the 18th of July, of course, was Nelson Mandela's birthday.
Yes,
yeah.
that's true.
Hence the reason for the date tomorrow being Nelson Mandela Day.
And we will be joining Activating Africa, which is Candice, who's the general manager of Djuma's, her husband's company, and they've got lots of active projects in the communities close to here. So we will be joining them, and they've got some really, really incredible stuff they do. So we also encourage you to do something for 67 minutes tomorrow.
Please do, and you're welcome to let us know.
Fortunate, yeah, and let us know. Pop an email to Final Control, questions@WildEarthTV. I was going to give you Geraldine's email address.
Oh, we give Jerry's private email. Please pop Jerry a private email. I'm sure she'd really appreciate it. Poor Jerry.
Peter Bright's just waved a finger at us from the tech room, so we won't do that.
Yeah, please let us know. 67 minutes, 67 years of his lifetime donated to the betterment of humanity.
That's right.
Marisha.
Jerry,
we're about to kill your phone.
It's about to die.
It's going to be flat. So that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow, and I'm sure there'll be
and I think you'll see it on our blog post what we got up to in the communities around here. But it is always good, and we are incredibly lucky to live where we live and do what we do. So only fair that we should give back to those less fortunate.
All right. And on that note, that will mean an early night for us. And
yes, we've got lots of work tomorrow.
Not that we're going to bed at
I think I know who the culprit who was using the Wi-Fi was, and I've got my stick. But we can't have gratuitous violence on Facebook Live, so we have to do it off air. So from Jamie, myself, and the rest of the Peanut Gallery behind us, who keep chirping in, and for Geraldine for her phone that doesn't function.
Well done, Jerry, give him a wave.
Say hi, Jerry.
Hi, good night.
And there's, oh, actually, nearly forgot. Carrot. Actually, there we go. There's Carrot.
Gosh, sorry, I'm sorry. I
There's
can't
Carrot, everyone. Okay. So from all of us out here, toodaloo.
Bye-bye, everybody.
And see you in a few short hours for the Sunrise Safari.